vis-a-vis the broader bilateral relationship between Ghana and the United States. And I want to conclude on that point by just cautioning, even whilst we are restraining ourselves into getting into details and coming to conclusions, that the foreign policy posturing of the government is one that I believe the government should take a second look at. And I'll give you 2 examples. Yes. The first one is the whole Middle East conflict and how the government is postured publicly. I think, and I've made this public, I've said it publicly many times, that measured diplomacy always gives better results rather than flamboyant and machoism, if you want.
But the government says if an elephant has its foot on the tail of a mouse or of any small animal, and you claim to be diplomatic about it, then you're taking the side of the oppressor. That is why Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa and President Mahama says they have to be very frontal in taking a position.
Yeah, but every foreign policy must ultimately inure to the national interest, to the benefit of the country. The efficacy of any foreign policy anywhere in the world is whether or not it impacts positively on the national development goals of the country or the national interest of the country. So if you go out there and you are engaged in unbridled, unrestrained commentary on geopolitical issues, and in the end it affects your country and affects the national interest of your country, you haven't prosecuted an effective foreign policy. I mean, take for example Venezuela, and President the arrest or capture or whatever of President, yes, and the posture of Ghana's government. And if you take the statement issued by the African Union, for example, and you put it side by side the statement issued by the foreign ministry of our country, whoa, what a difference. You will find that the African Union one was well nuanced, was very diplomatic and was measured. The Ghana one, at best, will be seen as a belligerent statement, a hot-headed statement. And these posturing, these kinds of posturing, they have implications.